dreams? While you're awake?
Bruce Willis and Haley Joel Osment confronted plenty of things that go bump in the night in the 1999 thriller The Sixth Sense, which is par for the course for the films of M. Night Shyamalan. With a brand new movie, he's at it again, and talking about it with Tony Dokoupil.
It's the mysterious name behind supernatural blockbusters like the movie Signs, Split, and the Oscar-nominated Best Picture, The Sixth Sense. A name whose movies keep you guessing to the very end. Now, this week, the writer and director M. Night Shyamalan is out with a new film.
It is time to show the world what we are capable of.
Glass, starring Samuel L. Jackson, James McAvoy, and Bruce Willis.
The three of you think you have extraordinary gifts, like something out of a comic book. I've developed an effective treatment for this disorder. The light will force a different identity to take over.
Por favor, señora. I want my headphones back.
Step away from the controls now, little duck.
In a career that's also had some misses.
Planning on stealing something?
No, ma'am, we're not.
It's another thriller. Except this time, part of the thrill
that was awesome.
is that he got to make it at all.
Do you call it a comeback? No. I'm happy that everybody's happy. I don't want to put too much credence into that.
Glass is the final installment in an unexpected trilogy, nearly 20 years in the making. It all started with the 2000 film Unbreakable.
The plan, I'm guessing, was not to wait 18 years before you made the sequel.
In 18 years, I'm going to make a trilogy. No, it was, when this came out and it had a kind of wonky reception, I felt hurt.
In the screening room at Shyamalan's house outside Philadelphia, we looked over the script of Unbreakable.
This was the trickier one.
The first in a 3-part series about the rise of a comic book hero.
How'd you know that guy you bumped was carrying a weapon?
Though now considered a cult classic, audiences were initially confused.
If you pull that trigger, that bullet is just going to bounce off me and I'm not going to be hurt.
And I felt like the reaction was like, what is this? This doesn't make any sense. Is it a comic book? What is this? It's not scary. That was the main thing.
Success had come scary fast for Shyamalan, who when The Sixth Sense came out was just 29.
You ever feel the prickly things on the back of your neck?
Yes.
That's them. They get mad. It gets cold.
How often do you see them?
All the time.
Do you recognize that house over there?
Yeah, it's the Sixth Sense house, and my gosh, a lot of memories. I mean, basically, making movies is just full of anxiety for me, so every time we come to a place where I shot, it's just me feeling anxious, a younger version of myself standing here going, are we gonna get the shot, or, or not, or is this look believable? Is anybody gonna see this movie?
They did, and the film, with its much talked about twist ending, shot to the top of the box office.
I want to tell you my secret now.
Complete, of course, with one of the most quotable lines in movie history.
I see dead people.
The American Film Institute ranks it just behind a line from Casablanca.
We'll always have Paris.
And ahead of one from A Streetcar Named Desire.
Hey, Stella!
It catapulted a movie-crazed little boy from Philadelphia, the son of Indian immigrants, both doctors who thought their son's filmmaking was just a phase, onto Hollywood's A-list.
Most people don't get that at that age. And
Yeah.
They'd be called the next Spielberg.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that they originally had the cover said the next Hitchcock, and they're like, well, he's gonna get killed, so don't do that. And then they switched it to Spielberg, as if that's not gonna kill you either.
But the young director says he soon felt boxed in by expectations, and a series of mid-career critical failures like Lady in the Water, The Last Airbender, and After Earth seemed to damage the Shyamalan brand.
When I look back on it in terms of the relationship with the audience, I totally get the sense of detachment that they want a certain drink, Coca-Cola, and I'm giving them tea.
Some people kind of I mean, in a way, there were parts of the public that thought you'd become a joke.
Maybe. I just don't know who doesn't do this journey. Like, you know, you're describing the journey of an artist, and every single artist does this. I mean, every single one. And I'm so grateful for that period because it reminds me what it feels like to not be sure of myself.
But did it feel like in those middle years that you were failing?
It felt confusing. I was like, wow, I'm wobbly in terms of, but that's not who I am. I'm not a wobbly person.
So in 2015, this one-time golden boy of Hollywood,
And cut. Cutting. We got it.
who gave himself the name Knight just before entering film school, mortgaged his home to fund a dark new thriller.
It's 10:47. We think there's someone outside the door.
I can't imagine the pressure. I mean, not only is their reputation on the line, but there's your own money in your home.
Yeah, definitely. And if you got to think of it this way, I've made a huge income ever since I've been like 25 years old. That's been coming in every year. And then I went, not only am I, you know, not getting paid, I'm going to pay for the movie. So we're going that direction really fast.
But the visit was a return to form.
Going to get you back.
And its success gave Shyamalan the freedom and the funds to finish off the comic book story he started so long ago.
Right, how are you, sir?
Good, man. How are you?
Good to see you, man.
Now at 48, Shyamalan, who never left for Hollywood and is a die-hard Philadelphia 76ers fan,
I try to come to like, I don't know, 12, 15 games as much as I can, you know? It's like a dream come true, actually.
is at peace with the plot twists in his own life.
That sense of gratitude keeps washing over me, and it keeps you, you know, from thinking that this is permanent. It's not. That's what's so beautiful about it. It's not permanent.
The ending keeps changing.
It keeps constantly changing, yeah. And right around there, you stop.
And with Glass, he's betting, once again, that the best is still to come.
So don't call it a comeback. Forget it. It's not a comeback.
Whatever happens with Glass, it's great. It's good. Failure, success. So if the universe wants me to fail 3 more times to teach me to look to even a higher level of connecting with the characters or my art form, I believe in that.